Alright everybody, welcome back to some more of the Bazaar. God, it feels good to say that, especially after the fact that my entire game had to be re-downloaded today. God, I wish they'd fix that bug. It's really obnoxious having to go through all that work. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but with extra 20 minutes added to the start of your playtime, kind of sad. But we're going to be playing, I think we're going to be playing some Mac today. It's been a while. Maybe not for you, depending on what I post, but for me, it's been a while. I've definitely seen a lot of changes to Mac since they've done the artifact changes and everything like that. I actually haven't played him yet, so I definitely want to be exploring some of those changes. Let's turn adjacent item slows poison 1. Haste 1 item for 2 seconds is actually pretty substantial. But I think we're gonna go toxic smelling salts. That sounds great. Really good build around early. Let's look at some items.
Now,
Grab that.
Doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refund.
See if we could hit anything that slows would have been great, but of course we didn't. So adjacent potion or reagent, which we have none of. Guess I'll just go sword cane for now.
Enjoy your purchase.
Then we'll definitely go for Kyber Drone. Try to get a little bit of slow synergies with trained. Even Stinger wouldn't be that awful. That's a decent little chunk of early poison. Obviously, it's just on an NPC, but look at it. 15 poison that quick. Not bad.
Another specimen for my
Didn't get the skill. That's okay. Not really too worried about it, but would have been nice. Let's take a look at what... Let's just go early fins. I'd rather just take the regen early, I think. Always helpful when you're playing Mac to begin with. And I think we'll just take the +1 poison on everything. Do we want to take smalls? I think we want to...
We take pride in our
yeah, I think this is fine.
They don't make these like they used to.
Seeing the 2 seconds of haste seems really good. We'll put out... Do we want the optical augment? That's the real question, actually. Is crit equal to your poison? I don't think I want this. I'd rather have a lower board because it's self-poison needs synergy, and without the synergy, it's just... I'm giving myself 4 poison to take... to get 4% crit chance seems so bad. They definitely have a strong early build. That there is no denying. And they are going to kill us. That is also nothing I can deny. But we didn't do horrible. Wait. We tied? They ran out of Uzi ammo and we got there. Wow, for the fact that... Wow. For the fact that we honestly really had no business winning that is amazing. We were 2 weapons down, or 2 spots down. That is crazy. Okay. Well, if we can start with stuff like that, we're looking decent. Let's grab Infinite Potion, Hourglass, Roll. I've loved anything that slows. Gas Wool, Black Rose.
It is almost humorous.
I can feel our energies resonate.
Let's do something like that, I think. Since it doesn't suck. Anyways, I would really like to fit it in Black Rose, though. And when we level, we'll be able to get it in. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take the 3 gold. Warrior, I don't think I'm really interested. Covetous Thief is very few things. I think I'll take Coconut Crab. If I could get this skill, I'd be very happy. I wouldn't even be that mad about Coconut either. Yeah, I mean, Crusher Claw is horrible. Just take this skill. Yeah, if you guys been enjoying all the content lately, because this is going to be in the middle of our 5-day restart. Let's go, little hard shell. We're going to take that, and hopefully we get a nice subscription from you. Hopefully I've earned it in your eyes. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content. If you have, please let me know. The comments down below helps out a ton whenever you guys just interact and say what's up. I like to respond to every single message as well. Barbed Claws is not great. I will just take the income, I think. We're definitely putting in Black Rose. What's this slot gonna be? I guess just Optical Augment now that we've got the Black Rose. What are we putting the crit on though? I guess here? It seems so weak, but I don't really have another good place to put it.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People
Let's go ahead and get a nice little second win here would be amazing. Ignition Core, we're looking at a nice burn build. Last Stars doesn't seem very good against us, so that's good, but the rest of their build is doing some mad work, honestly. I think I am dead. I am indeed dead. We didn't do too horrible, but fortunately, early Uzi is just really, really strong. Even though it does sputter out a bit, just being able to put in that work early is pretty good. You know, we're actually gonna take the Lost Crate here. Let's take a look at skill. They really want us to crit. And unfortunately for me, really don't have anything that goes super great with crit. Maybe if we got like a nice little magic carpet or something to that effect. We'll take a free burn item, I think. Rainbow Potion's nice. Definitely I'll put that in instead of that. I do like Frost Street Challenger's ability. Let's go for that. Because I don't usually play heavy weapons, so Snowstorm's really strong, but you can play like single weapon. Some good freeze effects and just buff it up. I know we're not stacking poison too fast, but we have a decent poison regen balance, which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but it is a thing that we're doing.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
Snow Globe is Snow Globe. We'll take a look at some silvers though. Poison yourself, poison 4, and use an adjacent item, poison yourself, gain 4 regen for the fight. Not bad. Burn freeze. If this was a property, I'd actually probably be able to use this pretty well. Unfortunately, as it stands, I don't think I can. Cooling Ink's not too bad.
When I complete the great work, there will be gold aplenty.
You and you go.
That piece
We will
has
pass, take the level, take the upgrade on a bronze.
I boast for some.
I think we're gonna take the emerald upgrade. Just an extra 1 poison on everything just seems quite useful here. Rapid injection system. I think I have to make this decision right now.
I say thoroughly tested.
Maybe I do, because I think I want to... No, because the optical augment's really not that big a deal. Actually, I think I want to upgrade Sword Cane, as crazy as that might sound. Sword Cane, I feel like, just does a lot of like overall work, no matter what build you end up putting it in. Okay, so we do have to do some reworking. So we definitely want Quill and Ink. We definitely want Infinite Potion. We want Sword Cane. We want Toxic Smelling Salt. So Hourglass can probably go. Rainbow Potion can probably go. And I think those two are both going in. If you don't slow, this Smelling Salt is not getting the value it would love to get right now, which makes me a little sad, not gonna lie. So there's my poison and regen item. I don't have a burn item for it, so that's okay. What am I putting the crit on? I'm like Quill and Ink, I guess. Let's try it like that. Let's see how good our regen gets on. I don't think it's gonna get good enough to outweigh our poison we're putting on ourselves, which is not great. They have the decent setup. They have sniper rifle in this build is interesting. Wow, we put on some serious poison. I mean, we put 100. We have 103 on ourselves because they're catfish and our own poison. But pretty solid overall. Self-poison's such an odd build for me because I've never gotten it to work. So we'll see if it's good enough. I don't know. I'm scared of change. And I didn't just say that because I saw the spare change.
As a GSM and master merchant,
So we can look at medium and larges.
sell you things.
I do love recycling bin, but I don't think it's right here. Black ice is always nice too. I don't know, man. I just don't see a realm where that fits either. This is not great. I feel like we're just going through a lot of shops and money and not getting upgrades. This is heal shield. We're gonna go Prince Marianas here, I think. I don't know if they have anything to really care too much about. Funny enough, electric eels could be really interesting with smelling salts, but can I beat Prince Marianas? This is actually gonna be sketch, isn't it? Oh, we got there. God, that was scary. We actually got there from the damage off Sword Cane. That was sketch. Chum Bucket, really? Of all the things you could give me, Chum Bucket? And I need them to start giving me a little bit of love here. Or docks for a tool. Blowtorch ain't it. I'll be entirely real. Blowtorch ain't it. Only good part about it would be that Sword Cane could finally actually do some burn also, but I don't think it's worth.
Oh, sure. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Okay. A Toxic Flame, in my opinion, one of the better skills in the entire game.
I hope we can do this again.
So I'm gonna take it. It doesn't currently have synergy unless I put in Blowtorch. But really, really good. Oh, is it worth reformatting my board for? Potentially, actually. I think we need to go Midsworth. I'd love to go Mountain Pass, but I think we just need better items. I'm definitely not attached to Black Rose. I'm gonna take both of these.
Because I carry this company. You see that, Parker? That's how it's done.
I probably should have sold my Snowglobe right there, but let's take that out. Let's put in God, this is such an awkward board to format, man. It's crazy because I also kind of want Vitality Potion. Because it would help a lot with all the self-poison. I don't think I actually need this. Crit does nothing. The original poison's like okay at best. I think we're gonna blowtorch, put this like that. And then I think we're going to... I think it's like that, actually. Then we need... Oh, no, because I want to... I was trying to put a burn item next to it. Hold on. I'm going to do that. So, yeah, so it gets the burn. Okay, okay, okay. This is a hard board to format. I'm so sorry I'm so slow. I actually think that comes out. I think for Vitality Potion. I don't think I need the incense extra haste. I think we're fine off that.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you. I will fight you. But only so that
Just weird to say you are a child to me, I will punish you. I don't like that. Short of Venom Dose is interesting. I have a ton of poison on me, but so do they.
Another step
Oh, really close though. Really, really close. Our restorative Venom Dose is really strong. Same with the retort. They just got the build better than I did. Like, it is what it is.
Cast aside your death strength.
Items I've been looking for this whole time they got, and I did not. That's okay. Just how the cookie crumbles. Calcinator's interesting. Okay, I'm starting to see some things pop up that I could actually build around. And I don't know if you're looking at it like I am. I'm actually looking at black ice here.
We could share this experience today.
Moving into potentially frozen flame. Because frozen flame with toxic flame is really, really good. And that is the hope. Frozen Flame, Toxic Flame, even though I've already passed up on Frozen Flame, which does make me sad. Infernal Envoy, I'd love to see the skill here or the Fire Claw. Sunlight Spear is great too, but... I think it's basically, I don't know if I'd use it. Of course it's Cinders. This is honestly pretty brutal.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
There's Silver Tier Frozen Flame.
I must distill my collection.
Okay, this is brutal because I'm trying to hold an entire pivot in my bag. I think we go to Mandala. Get rid of you. Do this. Fiery optical hogman. When you crit with the item on the left of this, burn equal to this item's poison. That's actually not bad. I actually have some decent crit chance. Wait, hold on. Oh, because we have left eye. I didn't even realize. Why am I doing that? I don't think we're popping our cinders. I do think we're still trying to go for like a frozen flame build here.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Nothing they have is too threatening, except for maybe this retort. But we're stacking up some serious turn at the moment.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure you
Yep.
I have none.
That is very much the power of Toxic Flame, too. Wow, okay. 297 burn, no joke. Let's look at Mountain Pat. Infernal. I don't think we can beat Infernal, unfortunately. But we might be able to get some decent money out of it. If we could kill Infernal, that'd be insane, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Oh, wait. Oh, we own you. What? We actually won that because of Vitality Potion, because it cleansed a ton of our poison and burn. It's just a Fire Claw, which don't get me wrong, a Fire Claw is good, but it's just a Fire Claw. It was like Restorative Fire Claw, something like that. But like, he could have given me Infernal Greatsword, for example. Hard Shell's good, so is Left Eye. I'm gonna go Left Eye upgrade. And I don't think we care about the ammo. Maybe Dire Mosquito with the haste, the crit haste.
It's all standardized.
I do just think we want to get a bit of more gold out here because we are going to be looking hard for Frozen Flame. Like, this build gets going decently quick. I'm actually surprised because it doesn't feel like it should be that good. Potentially the worst thing I could have gotten.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
But here we are. Silver or lower, or silver skills. I think I'm gonna go skills here. I'm not super attached to anything I have. I think I'm gonna take 25 max HP per merchant because I need to go to a lot of merchants right now. Fortunately, Smalls is not where it's at, but
when you live this long, you collect some clutter.
I think Hourglass is gone. At bronze level, it's just not that impressive. Let's look. Bring 7-3 regen over. Infinite Potion's really quick, which is nice, but it's only one regen. We're gonna go Thurible there. We're gonna consider that a baseline upgrade, even though it's not like a direct upgrade. I don't have any great transformation hits. Let's take a look at weapons.
Good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Is there adjacent item poison? Both place 15. When you poison, this gains damage equal to the amount poisoned. This seems good with the build, but how the hell do you fit it? And then Ice Claw seems good for the pivot. But how do you fit it? Magic Carpet, however, is a magic carpet. I think we're gonna get rid of Rainbow Potion. I think we're taking Magic Carpet.
Stillness. I prefer action.
Okay, so I don't know if we're just getting rid of that, but we're gonna do that. Do that. That still gets crit chance, right? Yeah, because that's not technically, like, if it's a non-usable, it's not necessarily an item. So there's that. And is it just like that? It might just actually be just like that.
In 100 years when you are done.
Because we do have decent crit chance on other stuff too, because we have just Keen Eye.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Fortunately, we have yet to crit. We have yet to crit twice.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
So what you're telling me is we have 66% chance to crit, but we didn't crit once? That's insane. That's just mathematically insanely unlucky. Like, I'm not even that mad about that. Sometimes you get unlucky. I don't think there's much else to be said about that.
What can I get you?
Weasel Pete is really good for the pivot, and I think it's just, it beats Snow Globe every time.
Oh, delivery is free. I like the exercise.
I think we pass.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Something that burns and poisons is really good, right? Just for the simple fact that it works really well with Toxic Flame. It scales itself, basically. What am I fitting? What would I fit it over? Just Magic Carpet, maybe?
So,
I think
how
so.
about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
I think we're making the
Do you
swap.
have to leave
And it looks like I'm losing a lot of poison, but I'm really not. It's just like I'm losing a little bit of early poison. But I think that's okay, because getting the extra poison off the smelling salt seems worth. Yeah, we scale, I think, a lot better this way.
Man or beast? Perhaps I have hoarded too much.
12 gold. I actually think I'm selling cinders for that.
My mind glows.
And then
I
let's take a look at some
see
burn
everything.
skills. How reliant are we on crits? Not anymore, right? Like at all, really. So I think we roll. Per potion. First time you use a potion each fight, charge one weapon or burn item. We don't have any potions anymore. We have one potion. Wait, we have 2? Oh, because this counts as a potion. Yeah. Sure.
The bazaar.
We'll never be able to afford a diamond tier or anything.
The regulation is liberating.
That's insane. What? That's ridiculous. I mean, I can afford like nothing, right? Best to have is this bag of jewels for 12.
Back into your swamp of mediocrity.
You're right, man. Like that seems so like such a good shot, but unfortunately, I ain't got the money to
Reward
afford
the
you.
peaceful, punish the warful. Your aura guided me to what you needed.
What I put venomous dose over? Probably like vitality potion. I mean, I think blowtorch is just going.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Satchel? Every time I see Satchel, it looks really good, but we're just not built for it, right? We just do not have much reloading going on. We're facing another Mac. Let's see how it goes.
Death laughs at us both. I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
They found one of the scaling relics. I don't even know how to find them. Oh!
Fight me again.
God, that was really
I
close.
must repeat the experiment.
They actually almost beat me off of Petrifying Gaze. They also had Toxic Flame, but they had no burn. Which is crazy to me, because Toxic Flame is disgusting, even if you throw in just one burn item, right? Or a full poison build, throw in one burn item.
For me, this is talking fast.
I do love library. That's, you know, it's not like a but. I love library. How do we afford it, though? I don't think Sword Kane's ever making it back on the team. This is currently just in a bad spot, and I just now am realizing it. Somebody's already yelled at me. Like, someone's gone full type A and yelled at their screen, and I am so sorry for you, because I agree with you. It's just a blunder. I think it's actually just like that, but here we are. Actually, it might just be that. Like that, maybe? It's like that. Anyways, all this to say, I was looking at library and I realized that this is just bad. So if you're taking out what? Vitality potion? Probably like Thurible and Optical Augment.
This money. What should I do with it?
I can't really roll to try to find Frozen Flame. That's just a bit much. Bottled Tornado, great sale target, because good God, I'm never using that. We'll go Oasis Guardian. I would love to get the regen here. That's kind of crazy. We're going up to 157. Our poison's not scaling super heavy because we only have one burner, but... Oh, yeah, that's great.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Sure. It is just kind of crazy. I'm still holding on to like a full pivot in my bag. Quill and ink does not belong here. Another incense. Kind of funny. Not what we want, but kind of funny. If it's like a weapon build, I'd be very happy. They're on one win, so
Death laughs at us both.
I think they're killing it at the moment, but we'll see. Maybe they all end. Oh, it's a go-wide weapon build. Okay, that's good. This is probably the best case scenario when you have library. Our regen has outscaled our poison, which is awesome.
That was impressive.
And we just burned through them. They had 5,840 shield, but it didn't matter because I had poison and they had no heal. Or they had bushel, but nowhere near what they needed. Wow. I mean, the build's doing well. I can't deny that. It's really tempting to go to Midsworth, but like it's also really hard to miss out on XP. Foundation Revenant, you say? I really don't want to transform anything small. Kind of just thought about this, that it's not so good, it just fills my bag at the moment. I should be able to be Foundation Revenant. Purifying Flame would go so hard. Even with just what we're currently doing, not even a pivot. This is good. I mean...
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
I gotta look up. I gotta how Bazaar. .dg. Let's hop on in. It's been a while. How Bazaar? How you been? How's the family? How's the wife? How's the kids? I need to look up library. What does shield look like? When you use a non-weapon item, shield 25. Crit is your non-weapon items have plus 25% crit chance. How about Cauldron? Cauldron shield equal to 10 times this item's burn is crazy. Or, alright, no, it's like the, what is it? The rapid injection system, that's what it's called. When you poison yourself, shield equal 10 times this item's poison. Dude, all these are really good. It's one of these two, I think. I want to say it's Cauldron. Yeah. Because our burn skill's like insanely right now. I don't have weapons to improve. It's a really good event, but I don't have weapons.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Yeah, let's not get too attached there, buddy. don't want to transform anything. I wish I could just get rid of that. Yeah, there's just nothing I want
That's
here.
okay. It was nice to see you.
I'm gonna go back into the Foundation Revenant. It just seems correct. It's either I level up my Purifying Flame or I get Exposing Toxins, which is also great. Yeah, it's just shielding for 1300 every 4 seconds now. This is gross. This is pretty gross. Sure.
Life is risk.
I'm just gonna take the XP. I thought about looking at Cell's poison items, but like, why?
Included with every poison. Free admittance to my lectures. About poison.
I mean, Sick Burn is great. It just charges this faster. Toxic Flame just scales us quicker. I'm going Toxic Flame too.
But does he understand them?
I think it's worth it.
Well, hello.
I knew this was about to happen. The moment I saw that pop up, I was like, I guarantee I'm going to see Frozen Flame. Oh, here comes painful decision-making time. 'Cause the hard part is, I have what could be just an incredible board. There's also, every time I freeze, I poison, which upgrades my burn. Every time I burn, it upgrades my... Every time I freeze, it upgrades my poison. No, wait. Yes. Wait. When I freeze, I upgrade my burn. When I freeze, I poison, which also upgrades my burn. So every time I freeze, I poison 6. And I increase my burn by 12. Which this would be going off every 4 seconds if I keep library. There's also the fact that we'd have Shielded Cauldron. Would we have Shielded Cauldron? Would that stay? Probably not. Wait, yeah, it would. It would be Shielded Cauldron, Black Ice, Frozen Flame. But then where's our freeze? I'd have to hit freeze enchant for library for this to work. I don't think it's in the cards. I'm making a mature decision, and I'm not happy that I am, but I think it's correct. Now this is in case we ever pivot into that build. You kind of need Black Ice. Black Ice is what makes it work. But I'm gonna do that. We didn't necessarily just burn the boats, but we did just get some housekeeping done, I should say.
If you knew
Where
what
we're
you
currently at, this
promised,
could just be a 10-win
you would
build.
stand aside.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Fiery Sea Dog Saloon is actually really scary. We're gonna have really good shield, but that is still really scary. we died to
Land
poison.
legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Very close, though. And I can respect that.
Let me lift you up, back onto your path.
Where's how Bazaar? Fiery, every time you use a non-weapon item, burn 2 is crazy because that would scale. Haste is every time you use a non-weapon haste an item, that's crazy too. What would be the rapid injection system? When you poison yourself, burns 0. So it has to scale. Maybe it's equal to poison. When you poison yourself, haste 1 item for 2 seconds. I think if I want haste, I actually go rapid injection system. If I want burn, I go library. I think I want burn. Because the thing is, then it makes all the poisoners scale themselves.
I must rise up.
So to me, I think that's correct. I think if we're gonna believe in Toxic Flame, we believe in Toxic Flame.
Portions, the finer the meal. You
Happy
wanna
with that.
buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Okay, let's get out of here. Nothing too crazy.
Imagine the wonders
We'll go to
waiting
pearls.
for us in the ground.
Nothing interesting. Kind of funny, but nothing interesting. I think it's too late for any of that. We technically afford 1 more roll. Sell it back.
Find.
Pretty sure we can beat Lord Arkin. Boss Hair is the opposite of what we want in terms of the skill. I think Lord Arkin actually, like, Unwavering would be insane. I don't have any items, so basically that. Arkin Ring. Yeah, we scale insane now. 1300 burn, 1200 poison. Like, really, really fast. So, I think the burn was correct. Unfortunately, by far the worst thing we could have gotten from him, but that's okay.
More to learn.
I think we will take the loot. And what's funny is, like, that's actually a substantial amount of extra burn just to get started.
Sail,
I think mediums.
no
Take a
sail. I
peek.
want what's right for you.
Nothing that exciting.
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Guess we'll go non-weapon. Ooh, Vial of Blood off of a small non-weapon? That's crazy. I think we're fine here. Unless they have a crazy, like, infinite build, I think we're fine here.
My people believe in peace.
Lord Hyperines. Okay, they have an okay build, but I don't think it's enough at the moment. I don't think they outscale us, but maybe they do. I could be wrong. I know it scales quick, because I've used almost this exact build. Yeah, we own them.
Show you what I learned.
See, it goes crazy, because this, being able to heal and damage that much is a lot. But it's not enough. If they had maybe an enchanted billboard, it could have been in a scary situation. But they were definitely going to Fiery Library upgrade,
My work is for the glory of
because now it increases all their cooldowns by 2 seconds. So it basically just shores us up against all weapon builds now.
Oh, come on then. Aesthetic
Frozen Flame, you're being really mean. I wanted you. I did. Still so tempted. I think it's bait. I really want it though. I will be very outspoken about that. I really want it. But I think it's bait. Extra poison's not bad. What do we want to start with more poison? Probably this. We're not freezing at the moment, so Volcus Enforcer, I don't think has anything to offer us, does he? Shield. No, none of this has any weight. Does Lord of the Wastes have anything we care about? Probably also no, right? I guess Clockwork Blades. Last one, Hulking Experiment. It's just all ammo items. Nothing at all we care about. We're going Lord of the Wastes. Reduced cooldowns by 4% could be something, and that's about it. We would use literally nothing else in this entire board. Plus, Volcus Enforcer is scary because we actually go pretty quick. I think Volcus Enforcer could technically kill us. Clockwork Blades, that's exactly what I was saying. We have tons of money, so I mean, I guess we're looking at mediums.
I'll help you find who does.
I don't feel like gumballs do a whole lot on our board. This is actually really interesting, but it's way too slow. 10 seconds is insane.
Real friendly guy.
Trying to think. Curio could give us extra haste, but I think we're just gonna go free loot. 2% cooldowns or 3 burn? I'll go 3 burn. Boon!
I have faced 82 foes exactly
Boon, you're done,
like
bud.
you. People are a
It's
pattern.
you or me, and it's gotta be
I
you.
will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Test subject alpha builds? Shielded adrenal burn. Interesting. Oh, they're already dead.
I have no
I
pride
mean-
for you to wound.
What do you want me to say? Plus an extra 2 seconds on these, on this especially, but also the not so great 4-second Basel swing.
I can hear
Just
my
too much.
sister's laughter.
We'll take the burn. Remember, burn, that item gains 1 burn for the fight. So I don't actually use this. This I do though. Ammo item. I think we're just gonna roll. First 10 times you sludge fight, charge a burn item 1 second. See, that's not a potion anymore, so that doesn't do anything. So we're gonna go slow burn. Definitely going slow burn. I mean, I'll look at diamond tier items.
Claims to sell luxury, cheap knockoffs, like himself.
Not interested in any of those. Dude, you sold some really bad diamond
Not a
items.
symbol. No status.
Make deals, not war.
Yeah, really let down by the last pearls. Oh, I'm really let down by her too. That's fine.
Suppose you'll go by a
I mean, we're getting extra max HP, I guess. Property Baron have anything I care about? I actually don't know. I mean, it might just be the extra XP. Extra value during combat. Use a property. Our property doesn't get used. Nope, literally nothing I want, but I don't think the other two do either. Unless Master Alchemist has like a skill that we care about. tool, reload an adjacent item. He does have a silver cauldron, so he offers an upgrade, but 3 XP over 2 is literally the only difference, really. This is kind of the crux of our build. Whatever, I think we're taking property barrier. I think the extra XP might be worth it. Because we're hoping to go to 10 wins, so the extra level that we eventually get out of this is probably just worth it. If it wasn't 9 seconds, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot her cauldron is a property, but 9 seconds is just like
Come on in.
astronomically long. I basically just mentally forced myself to insta-roll because I was like, I will be tempted by this frozen flame yet again.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Brother, how is it even possible? I just don't get how it's not even possible. I haven't found one of these two. I've gone to every single shop I could. It's funny because if this wasn't a medium, I would actually consider it.
You leave it behind?
The bazaar has many
Incense could
secrets.
be so easily
I will
replaced too.
uncover them all.
Gross. Gunpowder? It's the best y'all have to give me? Really? I'm just not...
You are a child,
I don't think I'm upgrading that much
and I will punish you.
for the fact that it's this late in the game. I mean, I've gotten 7 wins. So if we end up dying, we end up dying. Like, it is what it is, but... We have a very, very heavy freeze build. I am dead. Yep. That's okay. We got to 7 wins. I can't exactly be mad about that.
There it is, the rising sun of perfection.
I don't think Frozen Flame beat that either. Be real. So it is what it is. We'll take the small rank up. Getting some challenges done. We will take our 2 chests, which we'll be opening here as soon as it lets me load up. Let's take a look in a book, Reading Rainbow. Take a look in a book, Reading Rainbow. Ooh, Halliday. I mean, I do use Halliday from time to time. And the other one? Ooh, a little submersible action? Okay. What's more important, we have cracked over 2,000 of these shards, which we're getting closer and closer to becoming a dually main. I'm joking, by the way. I definitely won't become probably a main at anyone. I enjoy kind of mixing everything up. But that'll be for next time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and like. Helps out a ton on the videos and all the work that we're going to be putting in over the next few months to push towards partner. So if you appreciate, if you do want to help out with that, very much appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.